Alrighty, Cherub. So what we're going to do right now is go through the disclosure. This is on the link for the disclosure is on Canvas, and you can click it and read along if you'd like, or if you just want to follow along here in the presentation, that's perfect too. We're taking AP Art History because we want to learn about what it means to be human. We're going to be discussing everything that it means to be what we are, okay? And all that that entails. It's a great class. It's my favorite class to teach, and I'm so excited that you're going to be doing this with us. Coming to class looks like coming in, washing your hands and finding your seat, pulling out your Chromebook, and logging into Canvas. There you'll find a daily quiz on the stuff that we covered in the previous session. If you've made flashcards, you can use those flashcards to take the quiz. So they're just going to be identifications, artist title date on the pieces that we talked about. Then we're going to pull out our notebooks. Our notebooks look like this. And we're going to take notes and go from there. Talk about new stuff, new movements, and take notes on the new pieces. Okay? Take notes on those pieces, and at the end of the period, we're going to review those pieces that we'll be quizzed on the next time. Do I have stuff to do outside of class? Yes. Okay, so we have, there are 10 units in the course, and you have one test per unit. Okay? The tests are going to be on your own time, not in class, and they're going to be open for 2 weeks after we finish each unit. All right? I do need you to make your flashcards. That means cutting them out and filling them out. And the reason that we're making flashcards is so that you can study from them. Okay? I do want you to study from your flashcards for 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's really the bulk of your homework. Just make sure you study. It's super easy to put off. Don't put it off. Okay? Get into a habit, get into a rhythm where you, at whatever time, study those flashcards every single day. Okay? And then there's usually going to be a little YouTube video that I put together for you to review, just to kind of let you know, to clue you in on what we're going to be discussing next time. Like 5-10 minutes max. On Fridays, since we're not coming to school on Fridays, if you have class, if Friday is an A-day, then I'm going to post the lecture just like this. Okay, and we're going to go through it, and I'll give you the new notes and such, and there's going to be videos and clips to watch along with that. So if it's a Friday is an A day, then it's class as normal. It's just class as normal. Make sure that those that those pieces that you've taken notes on, if you don't do it on Friday, that you do it on Saturday or Sunday. Okay. You have to have that done because we will be having a quiz for the next time. Okay. And if Friday is not an A day, if it's a B day, or we don't have school or whatever, then just use that day. Make sure you study your flashcards. All right. This course is going to be a little challenging in the fact that it's going to require some maturity and responsibility and self-motivation. Okay, you have to study those flashcards every day. All right, you have to make that a priority. There's a lot of memorization in this class. There's kind of no other way around it. Okay, you have to memorize certain information about these pieces. We have to go quickly. We have to cover all of human history in 80 days. So from the prehistoric to 2010 in 80 days. That's brisk. So, yeah. And the material that we're going to be covering is challenging. Okay? You are going to stretch beyond yourself, beyond what you know in this course. And it is mature, just so that you're aware. And by that I mean we're going to be talking about faith and religious traditions, different faith traditions, including depictions of the divine. All right. We're going to be talking about government. We're going to be talking about politics. We're going to be talking about different political ideologies. We're going to be talking about sex and gender and sexuality. We're going to be talking about history. And the scary parts. We're going to be talking about race and colonialism. We're going to be talking about the nude. All right. The reason that we're talking about this is not to be gratuitous, okay, but rather because they're hardwired into the pieces that we're talking about. Art is about what it means to be human, and as humans, we make art about all facets of our life. All right. Again, this is going to be handled with great care and professionalism. All right. That being said, there's really, again, no way around talking about the difficulties of some of these pieces because they're baked into what the piece is about. All right. If that makes you uncomfortable, maybe this isn't the right class for you. Okay? I'm just saying, I would love to have you. I want you in this class. But we're going to be dealing with some difficult themes. Okay? What grading looks like is that we're going to break it down. The unit tests are most of how you're getting your grade, but the daily quizzes do play a big part of it. Flashcards we'll be checking occasionally, and a little tiny bit of, there's going to be the occasional homework essay. And by occasional, I mean like very rare. Okay? I don't really give minuses. I don't give minuses, except for a D minus right there. You can see. I don't give minuses. I don't believe in them. There's no real point. So the grading scale is broken down, as you can see on the right. Okay. In this course, you're going to have 250 pieces to memorize. Okay. From beginning of the year to the end, 250 pieces. There's about 200 vocabulary words that you're going to need to know instantly, okay, on recall. We're going to have about, between the tests and some homework essays, we'll have about 20 essays to write throughout the course of the year, and 10 exams. Okay. Just so you know, the daily quizzes, if you miss the daily quiz, if you don't take it, then it can't be made up. If there's something going on that you legitimately need to, have missed it for, then that's fine. It'll be excused. But you can't leave those off and put those off and just do them all at one time. Okay? You need to be taking them as we go. At the end of every unit, you'll have 2 weeks to complete the exam. Be prepared. Okay? Everything is on Canvas, so you need to make sure that you've got, that you're all caught up. Okay? Now, in the event that things happen, life happens, pandemics happen, obviously there's going to be some lenience, okay? And we want to make sure that we stay caught up. If you start to fall behind and you start to feel overwhelmed, don't give up, okay? Don't give up. What I want you to do is get in touch with me, and we'll talk about a plan. We'll come up with a plan, what you can do, okay? Don't be overwhelmed. Don't feel like you're sinking. Talk with me, okay? Don't give up. There is a $23 class fee to cover the printing costs of the book and the flashcards, alrighty? And that's payable in the bookstore, or it's going to be posted online, okay? And that's pretty much the disclosure. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to email me. If you're good to go, then go ahead, and on the next page here in Canvas, there's a Google form that I want you to fill out, and that counts as your signature, okay? And that's it.